Hello everyone. I think, whenever people ask you what your favorite time of the day is, I used to say the sunrise because one of my favorite things is getting up and watching the sunrise. Like, I don't necessarily enjoy the process of getting up, but once I have gotten up and if I'm driving or something and I see it coming up, or if I'm hiking and I see it coming up, which I don't want to act like this happens all the time because it rarely does, but I love that time in the morning where it's just everything feels so still. I also love sunset. Who doesn't love a good sunset? But I think now my favorite time of the day is when both of the boys are asleep. And it's just quiet, and my mind doesn't feel as cluttered, and everything seems to just all the worries of the day just kind of melt away. But I wanted to talk today about gratitude. And the wild thing is, even before I decided I wanted to talk about this, I opened up a fortune cookie, and I have dialogues with myself all the time in my head. Don't know if you all do. Don't know if it's something I should be concerned about. But I saw a fortune cookie in the kitchen, and I was like, no one's gonna eat this fortune cookie. If you're watching this and you were gonna eat the fortune cookie, then I'm sorry that I gave it to the dogs. But I was like, I'm gonna open it, and whatever is in there is gonna be the it's gonna predict my entire future. And I was like, oh, Anna, whatever. And that would be nice, you just open a fortune cookie and it's this is what your future holds. And so I was like, ha 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 ha, I'm so funny. And I cracked open the fortune cookie, fed one side to one dog, and I was gonna feed the side to the other, and then I got a peek at what the fortune said. Can you see this? It says, my nails, oh my word. Gratitude is the key to a content heart. And this is the one that I was like, this is gonna predict my whole future. And funny enough, I had already decided that I was gonna talk about gratitude today. And funny enough, the fortune says gratitude is the key to a content heart. But I think something's been clicking in my mind lately, and a lot of things have been clicking in my mind lately. My mom was always like, be grateful, and I think I might have talked about this in one of the other videos, and I was like, I do think I've talked about gratitude in other videos, but my mom's always like, whenever I'm having a hard time, she's like, what are you grateful for? Think about the things that you're grateful for. And I've always been like, no, I don't want to think about the things I'm grateful for, because in my mind I was like, if I think about the things that I'm grateful for, I'm just avoiding the things that are actually happening and not truly working through what I'm going through, because I'm just gonna think about what I'm thankful for. But what I didn't know is that there's fine print every time that someone says that, and the fine print is that when you think about the things that you're grateful for, you're not ignoring what is actually happening in your life, but you're focusing on the things that are good in your life. And so it's not saying to, sweep everything under the rug, it's all fine, just think about what you're grateful for. No, it's yes, I have this plate of difficult things going on, and hurtful things, and past things, and all of that stuff. I have all of that going on, while at the same time, I have wonderful things going on that I'm ignoring because I'm focusing so much on the bad things. And in my mind, it's okay, the bad things are that's where all the energy needs to go, because we gotta work through it, we gotta work through it, we gotta work through it. But when I get in that mode, which I'm in almost my whole life, I've struggled with that, and I'm just now kind of realizing that. But whenever I get in that mode of thinking through things, then all of the wonderful things, it's like they fade away into the distance. They're still there, but I'm like not paying attention to it. And so I just wanted to read this again. Gratitude is the key to a content heart. And gratitude does not mean ignoring everything else that's going on. It just means realizing that literally all of us really do have something to be thankful for. Even if to be thankful for something is, wow, I have skin today. Or I'm thankful for glasses. Even though they're scratched up and they're old, I'm thankful for them because without them I really couldn't see anything. Or, wow, I still have teeth. I might have some chipped ones, I might have some ones with cavities, but I literally still have teeth. Or I can hear. Like, some people cannot hear. I can smell. A lot of people can't smell. I can taste. So many people can't do that after COVID. And I had COVID and I couldn't taste or smell for like only a day, you know? And that's not me saying I don't still have this plate of really difficult and like awful and frustrating and disheartening things going on. Like, all of that is still there. But when I focus on it, it doesn't really get better. Now, do you need to focus on those things and work through them? Yes. Again, let me repeat, that is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that if you're someone like me who focuses only on those things and doesn't focus on the great things that are happening, maybe it's time for like a perspective shift. Don't stop working on the things you're working through, but in the middle of all of it, maybe have that perspective shift over to the things that you're thankful for today, even just for today. And if tomorrow you're like, that was bad advice, Anna, I'm not gonna do that, then leave it in the past and move forward. But it is something that I want to adopt and continue to work through. But yeah, thankful for you all, and I hope you can find something to be thankful for today.